The question is about how much need of the protein for a normal individual. Let's imagine like how much protein we have to take. Like most of the people have that thing, and even most of the time this vegetarian people are always in worry that we do not have the sufficient protein in our food. Protein deficiency will be leading to so many problems. This is there in our head. But basically let's understand, protein is one of the body building unit. Right, it is one of the molecule which is required to build your body, to build your muscle tissues. Definitely yes, but protein what you are taking, for example, let's imagine the meat, if you are having it, the protein in the meat will not directly converted as the protein in your body. When you are eating the meat, the same, okay, I am eating protein powder, let's make it little more simple, I am eating the protein powder. So when I am eating the protein powder, will not directly become the protein tissue or the muscle tissue in your body. That protein powder has to go to your digestive fire first. Your digestive fire has to digest it and convert into rasa dhatu, the first ever dhatu of our body, that is the digested food material. And after that digested food particle of this protein powder has to go to the metabolic fire. This metabolic fire will turn into the muscle tissue. So let's understand the situation if at all you have the problem with your digestive fire. Let's imagine your Agni is totally disturbed. Then even if you take the animal meat, even if you take the vegetable protein, even if you take the protein powder or any sort of the supplement, your digestive fire will not be able to convert into the digested food particle. And even after that, let's example, if you are taking like 3 grams of the protein, the digested food particle will be only less than 1 gram or even less than that. And after, when it goes to metabolic fire, if you have the problem in your metabolism, digestive fire is different, metabolic fire is different. Your digestive fire is also impacted, metabolism is already disturbed. In this condition, no matter how much of the protein you intake, it will not be absorbed from your body. It will not be converted into a form where it can become a body building unit in your body. Then what happens? Then the undigested food particle of this protein, whatever the form you are taking, that will lead to the problems. Like for example, it will become a load, extra load to your kidneys. Whatever it is not accepted from your body, that has to be filtered and processed and flushed out by your kidneys. Your kidneys will have more burden, more work, more responsibilities to throw them away. The food which is not converted into acceptable form, that has to be thrown out of your body. If at all your kidney fails doing this, then they may even increase the uric acid levels in your body. When there is excessive protein intake, either in the form of the sprouts or in the form of the animal meat or in the form of the protein powders or the shakes, then what happens? That will lead to excessive uric acid in your blood, and that excessive uric acid will lead to many form of the arthritis as well. One of them is the gouty arthritis. It may end up having the joint pain. See, you will be thinking that the joint pain is because of the problem in the joint, whereas this joint pain is coming because of the problem in the gut, because of the excessive protein intake in your diet, and your body failed to absorb it, and that will have the impact on increased uric acid level, and that may harm your body in a different possible ways. Arthritis is one of the example what I give. It can impact your body in many different ways. It can block the system, it can block the channels of the energies, the nadis which are there in our body. So what to do then? How much of the protein, whether we should avoid protein completely or we should take the protein or not, what we have to do? Then you have to make sure that you have to include the protein in your food, but it should not be protein dominating food. For example, in all the dal, all the lentils, all the cereals what you are using in your diet, it all has the natural proteins content in it. So when you are using the rice and the dal, that too when I am telling dal, not the North Indian side dal what they make, the thick dal, no, no, no. The dal means the liquid dal what we are giving it here. Even that dal is enough, is sufficient if your absorption is good. When your absorption is good, even that is enough. Because all the protein content, even when we are having in the other form, like the protein, the meat or the powder and all these things, do you really think that all those protein will be absorbed? Definitely not. That's why because of the excessive protein intake only you will be having the bloating, gastritis, difficulty in the digestion. Always you feel like your belly feels like a balloon because of the bloating, because when your body is unable to digest the protein what you have taken, it will give you the bloating sensation. But when you take the protein in a very minimum quantity, very less quantity, that will aid the process of the digestion, and the absorption of the protein in this molecule will be more easy for your system. Your food should be in the form, that too specifically here when you are in the Panchakarma. Let's understand what should be the diet in the Panchakarma, that I will explain further. So this is about the protein, where protein should be included in your diet, but you should not load your diet with a lot of protein saying that it is healthy. Oh, a lot of protein, oh, because it's healthy. Definitely not. Including protein is different. Loading your food with diet with a lot of protein is different. You can include the protein in your diet, but do not have protein dominant diet.